Hello, everyone. Welcome to Board Game Design Time, where we talk about game design for fun. In this first episode, myself and my co-host Matt, say hello, Matt,
Hello, everybody.
are going to tell you about what we plan on talking about during this show as we move forward through the series. Now, like I said, this is about designing games for fun. So it's going to be purely game design. We're not going to give you any of the publishing tips, Kickstarter tips, any of that kind of stuff, because other people are doing that, and they're actually doing a really, really good job at conveying that information. We want to talk to the people who are just game designers at heart, and we want to encourage them to become game designers in reality. We're strong proponents of the idea that once you start designing a game, you're a game designer. There's no gatekeeping, no requirements necessary. You're in. And the bug caught us pretty early. In fact, we got our start by hacking other games. Matt, why don't you explain one of the hacks that we did when we were younger and how that pertains to what we're doing now?
All right, so yeah, one of the many hacks we did when we were younger, one that jumps out to my recollection is a game called Thunder Road by Milton Bradley. It's like a crash 'em, wreck 'em, roll and move kind of Mad Max kind of game where you control cars, three different cars, and a helicopter, and you run around and you try to outpace your opponent or blow them up.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a great game, but it was just needed a little bit more because it was meant for a younger audience. But the idea of the game was so great. So, what one of our first designs was we wanted to make customizable vehicles because you want to make your team your own. What kind of car would you like to drive in this Mad Max universe? So that was one of our ideas, and we actually implemented it in the game. It worked out great, and stacking it on top of each other with more ideas, and it turned into like a league. All of our friends were playing it,
Yeah.
and it was great. It was fun, and that kind of gave us the bug. It was like, you know what? We just made this game so much better
Yeah.
by just adding our own rules that we came up with, and it's the type of game that we wanted to play.
And I think that's one of the coolest things about tabletop games in particular is that anyone can do it. All you need is some pieces of paper, some markers, some components that you steal from other things like micro machines in the case of Thunder Road, and you can actually recreate something from scratch. And that's kind of a cool thing that you get with game design, tabletop game design specifically, that is a little bit more difficult with hacking, video games or whatever. It's the idea that once you have a concept you want to try, or a rule or a tweak, even a house rule that you want to give a try, you can do that, and there's no one stopping you. So we hope that this series, as it goes forward, can empower the viewers at home to actually give game design a shot and try it out. Not only is game design just a fun, creative activity, but I think that if you're a gamer, you should try your hand at designing something once in your life, at least once in your life, because it tells you a lot about the way games are made. It lets you think more critically about the games that you enjoy and maybe the components and the reasons why you enjoy them. And overall, I think it enriches the experience. And so we're going to try to break down some of the barriers when it comes to game design and really show you that anyone can and should try it. And so in addition to talking about the themes and mechanics and those types of things, we're also going to give ourselves challenges so that we can sort of show you our thought process, at least give you a glimpse into the way that we brainstorm and think about games. And kind of we're just going to have fun with it. This show is about designing games for fun, and we're hoping that we can do this show for fun. So that should come through. If you want to see the future episodes, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can just go right down below there and subscribe. Also, get into the comments and ask us some questions or give us some challenges and kind of participate. This will be a lot easier for us if we're getting feedback from you guys about what you want. And don't be shy about it. We'll answer pretty much anything that you ask us, and we're really open to embracing the suggestions that we're getting from the audience. So yeah, that's it. That's kind of what Board Game Design Time is going to be about. Like I said, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.